Okay? the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. Fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us. La 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. La 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 la. Follow me in merry measure. La 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure. La 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 la.
When the sun and moon fall out of the sky, dolphins don't swim or eagles fly, and kids everywhere stop asking why. That's when I'll stop loving you. When polar bears don't romp in the snow, and roses don't need the rain to grow. When lovers don't love the afterglow, that's when I'll stop loving you. When you smile, I love the warmth that radiates from your face. I'm so lucky, no one living could ever take your place. You're a special angel, heaven sent down. I'm just so glad it's me you found. When I'm finally resting in the ground, that's when I'll stop loving you. Smile, I love the warmth that radiates from your face. I'm so lucky, no one living could ever take your place. You're a special angel, heaven sent down. I'm just so glad it's me you found. When I'm finally resting in the ground, that's when I'll stop loving you. When my life is finally through, that's when I'll stop loving you.
Monday warrior, mean, mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean, mean pride. Though his mind is not for rent, don't put him down as arrogant. His reserve a quiet defense, writing out the day's events. No gets high on you. When the space he invades, he gets by on you.
Formulae teres exorcismorum et excommunication Trigus et Victus Lupus
H-A-L-L-O-W-E-N spells Halloween. H-A-L-L-O-W-E-N spells Halloween. Halloween means ghosts and goblins, skeletons, monsters, and howling cats, spooky masks and jack-o'-lanterns, witches and devils and big black bats. H-A-L-L-O-W-E-N spells Halloween. H-A-L-L-O-W-E-N spells Halloween. Halloween means ringing doorbells, scaring the people who open the door. Trick or treat, get you candy and apples, then go to the next house and get some more. H-A-L-L-O-W-E-N spells Halloween. H-A-L-L-O-W-E-N spells Halloween.
Well, it's 1969, okay, all across the USA. It's another year for me and you, another year with nothing to do. It's another year for me and you, another year with nothing to do. When I last year I was 21, I didn't have a lot of fun. Now I'm gonna be 22. I say, oh my, boo-hoo. Now I'm gonna be 22. Oh my, boo-hoo. Well, it's 1969, okay, all across the U.S. smile. Try, try, try to let it ride. Maybe you want the forgiving kind, and that's just not my style. Try, try, try to let it ride. And would you cry if I told you that lie? And would you say goodbye, or would you let it ride? And would you cry if I told you that lie? And would you say goodbye, or would you let it ride? I've been doing things worthwhile. You've been looking down. Try, try, try to let it ride. And would you cry if I told you that lie? And would you say goodbye? Would you let it ride? And would you cry if I told you that lie? And would you say goodbye? Or would you let it ride? 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 Try, try, try to let it ride. 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 Would you let it ride? Would you let it ride? Would you let it ride? Would you let it ride?
Man got his woman to take his seat. He got the power, oh, she got the need. She spends her life through pleasing up her man. She feeds him dinner, oh, anything she can. She cries alone at night too often. He smokes and drinks and don't come home at all. Only women bleed. Only women bleed. Only women bleed. Man makes your hair gray. He's your life's mistake. All you're really looking for's an even break. He lies right at you. You know you hate this game. Slaps you once in a while and you live in love and pain. She cries alone at night too often. He smokes and drinks and don't come home at all. Only women bleed. Only women bleed. Only women bleed. time. Don't spend a dime, clean up this grime. And you there, down on your knees, begging me please, come watch me bleed. Only women 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 bleed.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him the word that I'm not a rover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream. Give him a pair of eyes with a come hither gleam. Give him a lonely heart like Pagliacci, and lots of wavy hair like Liberace. Mr. Sandman, someone to hold would be so peachy before we're too old. So please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring us, please, please bring us. Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream.
Then my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash,
They did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
they did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five.
Played the mash,
They played the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
played the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
they played the mash.
They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Rex's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
It's now the mash,
It's now the monster
the
mash.
monster mash.
And it's a graveyard
It's now
smash.
the mash,
It's caught on in a flash.
it's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool. Drax a part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you.
Then you can mash,
Then you can monster mash
the monster mash.
and do my graveyard
Then you can
smash.
mash,
You'll catch on in a flash.
then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash. Mash. Easy, Igor, you impetuous young boy. Mash good.
Monster mash, monster mash. Monster mash.
Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're gonna die. Love gets you high. Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're gonna die. Love gets you high.
Time on my side. I got it all. I've heard that pride always comes before a fall. There's a rumor going round the town that you don't want me around. I can't shake off my city blues. Everywhere I turn, I lose.
Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're gonna die.
if you're not there. Lonely fever, sad words in the air. Some things are better left unsaid. I'm gonna spend my days in bed. I'll walk the streets at night to be hidden by the city lights. City lights.
Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're gonna die. Love is your high. Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're gonna die.
Sing me a song, you're a singer. Do me a wrong, you're a bringer of evil. The devil is never a maker. The less that you give, you're a taker. So it's on and on and on. It's heaven and hell. Oh well. The lover of life's not a sinner. The ending is just a beginner. The closer you get to the meaning, the sooner you know that you're dreaming. So it's on and on and on. Oh, it's on and on and on. It goes on and on and on. Heaven and hell.